Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Chippewas will kick it away to start us off. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulls offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week...
There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. Running into the open space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Makes the catch. Oh, it's a fumble.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchback.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Defense might bring the house here. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off play action. On the move and looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Now on the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the 1 a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Chippewas have their offense in high gear. On the option. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They'll give it to the back. Creates a little space. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
That was a third down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on third down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
Punch it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We've reached the end of the period. Central Michigan has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to fire on second down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Spits it out to the back. He makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
He'll try it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring margin. Now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Got the first down and more. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play, now setting up 4th down.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Runs through a tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Duggar. Bringing the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Here's the handoff. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Still on his feet. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Buffalo, 14, Central Michigan, 7.
Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun to give, looking for room. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Punt is on its way. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Dropping back, it's Duggar. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll immediately call timeout.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He'll pull it down and run. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update.
And the Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break in half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Burr. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Chippewas with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Chippewas come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The give to the tailback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Give to the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offense.
Gets away from one, finds room. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They go to the ground. Makes his man miss. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Under fire. Intercepted, number 19. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back.
got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive.
Lets it fly. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Buffalo! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He's got it. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Chippewas have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it behind the line. It's Thorne. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Bulls will go for it here on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too, now that you just picked up that first down. Don't let the defense sub. A lot of these guys now have been on the field for a little while. See if you can catch them off guard here and try to take advantage of how tired they are.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He's going for the big play. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
They'll run the off-tackle play here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. The pitch.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Chippewas will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Handoff to the lone back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
To the air, it's Burr. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch.
Turning it on! He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. The option look. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
He must have just felt really awful about that play, because 3rd and long, you'd like to get something back here, even if it's just a check down, to make 4th down more manageable. Throwing this football away now, 4th down is going to be difficult.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Coastal Carolina ground, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to...
He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bulls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse, and field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Complete downfield. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Touchdown, Central Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Central Michigan, 24.
Coming out with it, it's Blackburn. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They want to run it left here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Handoff from the shotgun. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
The give to the left side. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Bulls will go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. To the air, it's Burrow. He wants a big play here late. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team